Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be taking this Hotwheels Mazda REPU and giving it the Gaslands treatment. So when I first saw this car I recognised it as the same car used in the web series Roadkill that was turned into the Mazdarati and had the similar idea. For those who've never seen the web series Roadkill, it's a hot rod show starring Mike Finnegan and David Freiberger. They would go around buying cars from junkyards and Craigslist, just getting them up and running to drive under their own power and then take them on a road trip. Usually end up at a racing event of some kind, and the cars would break down a dozen times because they'd only just done enough to get the car to run. So the car would constantly break down, hence the name Roadkill, because it would always be at the side of the road trying to fix the cars. In one of these episodes they had a Mazda pickup truck that they bought. It'd been converted to have a V8 instead of the original V6 that was in the front, and the V8 was put in the back, kind of like a Beetle. Unfortunately this car was stolen, which was quite the feat in itself because when it was stolen the engine was blown, so whoever stole it had to take it off a trailer and put it onto another trailer. But as far as I can remember the car was never actually recovered. So with that in mind I kind of decided it'd be kind of cool to build a similar vehicle, because obviously with the engine in the back it leaves a lot of options open for what kind of weapons I can put on the front, because you don't have to worry too much about risking damaging your engine ramming into things. So like I usually do, here's the car disassembled. I did get a little carried away and already cut the front off because I'm already playing around with the ideas of what kind of weapons I can put on the front. I'm also going to cut the interior piece out because I'm just going to arm up the windows on this, so both the front section and the interior piece will be going into my bits box and useful for some future builds in the future. Here we are with all the build work complete. I noticed a lot of my cars have got guns on them and cannons, and I don't really have that many melee / flamethrower builds. So I decided to make this kind of both, a bit like the original car that I did, Buzzsaw, which has got a buzzsaw and a flamethrower. This has got the meat grinder up front and the flamethrower on the roof. So we'll go over the build process like usual. So we started off with the spike roller and roller arms from the Roadkill Crush Hour sprue on the front. Then I added these little small lights on the hood, which are small lights from the Roadkill Test Pilot sprue, although you only get one per sprue, so I had two available in my bits box. I used both of them. The flamethrower turret is made up of a combination of an Roadkill hatch from the Wasteland Weekend sprue and a flamethrower from the Chemsol Designs Weapons Pack 2 flamethrower weapons. Now for the engine, I started by commanding the V8 Interceptor engine from the Roadkill Hunting Party sprue and one of the engine blocks from the Roadkill engine sprue, and then went ahead and made all the pipes, radiator out of styrene pieces and styrene tubing, just exhausts and the hoses and such. Here's the final build with the paint job. I tried to keep it to the original car's colours, although I did delete all the stickers because there was no way I was going to paint all of them. They're very tiny, I don't have any decals, and it'd be impossible for me to paint. But I did try and match up the same primer spots on the original car. I'm really happy with the way the paint job turned out on this one because it really does look like the car's been abandoned and left somewhere and just rotted away. And then in typical Roadkill fashion, someone's just put enough work into it to get it up and running and take it to a race event. So it's very in keeping with Roadkill. As usual, there'll be a nice little slideshow of the glamour shots at the end. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.